Wuthering Waves be getting an anime collaboration? As you know, Wuthering Waves has been out for quite a while now. I think it's been almost 5 months since it's actually been released, meaning that it's caught the attention of a lot of people in the overall industry, whether that's gacha gaming, normal gaming, or even anime. And it seems like with all of the other gacha games doing anime collabs, Wuthering Waves might be coming up to their time to actually do one. And recently there's a post sent to players by Kuro Games asking them what kind of anime they enjoy, which could point at a future anime collaboration. So in this video, we're going to be going through that message, talking about some of the anime we could be seeing in Wuthering Waves, and also talking about some of the other gacha games and their collaborations and how well they've been doing as well. But before I get into this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy it, and also go over to Gamers Hubs and use my code KAZOE and get yourself 10% off a ton of cups and tubs. By the time this video comes out, it should be the last day of the free shipping event, so if you want to get some free shipping on Gamers Hubs, this is your last chance to do it. I think you've only got a few more hours after you see this video, so I definitely recommend going over there and getting something, because again, it's your last day to get free shipping, so why not? But let's get back into the video. So pretty much recently I tweeted saying Wuthering Waves could be seeing an anime collab very soon. And pretty much Kuro Games released this survey, and a lot of gacha game companies do this. We see it with Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and also, you know, Wuthering Waves have started doing it now. But they pretty much send out a survey in the mail for users, and they just fill it out. And I think you get some rewards from it. I think you get some credits for actually doing it, which again is great. And one of the questions includes, which of the following anime have you heard? Now the anime mentioned in this list are Naruto, the Fate series, Mobile Suit Gundam, Sword Art Online, Attack on Titan, Folk Hill of 5 Elements, Gintama, Demon Slayer, Freerun, none of the above, I guess. And then Scissor 7, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I don't know how to say that one, but I think it's Yi-Ren-Ji-Jia. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but again, I think it translates to The Outcast, Detective Conan, Case Closed, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, One Piece, Spy Family, Neon Genesis Evangelion, and Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, obviously, these are all some really massive names, and I would really like to see a lot of these incorporated into the Wuthering Waves world. Now, I don't know how exactly they'll do an event with anime. I don't know how they would be able to incorporate into the world. But again, I think it would be really cool just to see some maybe like related skins, or maybe just a short kind of event going on, whatever that may be. Now on this post, I actually did have quite a few replies telling me that, you know, a lot of companies do this all the time, and it's just a question that they ask for, and that it could actually be something more to do with the story and how they base their story off of, because again, a lot of these gacha games do base their stories off a lot of popular anime. Obviously, you've got some really great stories in here, like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you know, Attack on Titan. These are some really great stories that, you know, Wuthering Waves could, you know, take a little bit from. And I've always said that this is definitely true. I'd say that, you know, a lot of this is probably to do with research, to do with the story, and just incorporating it into Wuthering Waves rather than a big event or collaboration. But also, I think with the massive rise of collaborations with gacha games, I definitely think that this will also be included into their research of, you know, who to partner up with and who to do a collab or an event with. Because again, a lot of these companies are doing it, and I think if Wuthering Waves don't really like do a collaboration with an anime with some other company within like the next year or so, I definitely think they're going to be behind, because obviously every single gacha game is doing this. Now, if we go to some of the other gacha games doing some of the collaborations, first up we got Honkai Star Rail, which if you didn't see in their last live stream, so not the one with Facial but the one before, they actually announced that they're doing a Fate Stay Night collab, which again will be amazing. We don't know exactly how it's going to work, but it's going to begin in the 3rd quarter of 2025, so pretty much this time next year. And again, that's extremely exciting to see. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Are we going to get some fake characters maybe introduced to the world? Or is there going to be something completely different? Because again, it can be very hard to incorporate a lot of these anime collaborations into games. I think Wuthering Waves is definitely going to struggle with that as well, because obviously they have an established story, and I think that adding fake characters or whatever into it just kind of ends up being a little bit cheesy and just doesn't really fit with the story at all. And it can kind of ruin the overall integrity of the story, which can be annoying, as Honkai Star Rail does have a very good story from the beginning. But I think games like Nikke, who are currently doing a collaboration with Evangelion, actually know how to do this correctly, because Nikke has an amazing story, and honestly I think it's amazing. But yeah, as I said, they're doing a collaboration with Evangelion, and they've actually managed to, you know, incorporate it into their games perfectly. And they've had tons of anime and other events in the past. I think they did ReZero as well, and pretty much they fit this into the story by them kind of like crash landing onto Earth kind of thing, which again can kind of make sense in the world of Nikke, and I definitely do think they found a very good way of incorporating them into the event story. Obviously, you know, these characters aren't included in the main campaign or anything, that would just be stupid, but again, I think they did find like the perfect balance between it, where it's like not too cheesy, but at the same time, you know, it's kind of cool to see a lot of these characters in Nikke. Not to mention that a lot of people, more care about the characters and overall building of the characters than the actual story. I mean, there are some people out there who do care about the lore of Nikke much more than I do and much more than a lot of people do, but I think a lot of people are just excited for like Asuka and Rei to be pullable. So again, that's really great for them. And then we've also got the announcement from Browndust 2 of them getting a new collab, which is supposed to be revealed on the 18th of September, where they actually reveal what IP they're going to be collaborating with. And then the actual update's supposed to come out on October the 2nd, which again is very exciting. And then finally, we've got like the most kind of out there one, which isn't an anime collab, but instead with the fast food chain McDonald's. Genshin Impact has actually, teamed up with McDonald's just the other day. They've been under a little bit of fire just because of the whole boycott stuff recently. But again, it's really cool to see them partnering up with some big Western companies. And hopefully Wuthering Waves can take a couple leaves out of these guys' books and actually do a really cool collab with a really cool anime. Now, which anime would I like to see? I reckon a good Attack on Titan, maybe Demon Slayer, maybe JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think JoJo's would be really, really cool. I think the devs of Wuthering Waves would be able to do it really, really well. Maybe even Evangelion. I think Evangelion has been a little bit overused in the gacha sphere. But at the same time, I think they would be able to do a very good job with that too. Maybe they'll be able to make a whole ass mecha, because as we've seen, we've had a couple of like mech stuff in there. And they're no strangers to any kind of like technology, so that'd be very cool. And maybe even Jujutsu Kaisen, that might be cool. But again, I hope that they do it in a way that actually fits in with the game, rather than just kind of inserting them in there and saying, hey, yeah, this exists now. So again, it's really, really cool to see that they actually kind of like planning on what to do with this. And again, a lot of the people saying that this could be the story, that could very well be the case. Again, I'm not saying that this is definite and we're going to be definitely getting an anime collab, but I think we can expect one in the future, whether it's anything to do with this survey or not. And yeah, it's just really exciting to think about, what anime could be collabing with this game. Because again, there's all these people being negative in the comments, being like, oh, it's just a normal survey. Like, oh my god, you're getting it wrong. It's just fun to think about this, I don't know why people are getting so pressed about it. It's only me, thinking about, what anime could actually potentially work with Wuthering Waves in the future. Because I think that's a very exciting thing to, kind of think about. And there's a lot of people also in the comments, showing their favorite anime and what they wanted to be added to the game, which again, I think is amazing. And I think a lot of people, from a lot of these fan bases, obviously we've got like One Piece, Spy Family. These are some big fan bases. And yeah, they're very passionate about their series and want it to come to their favorite game as well. And also, as I was saying earlier, it would be very interesting to see what kind of collaboration types they actually bring to the game, whether that's some big event or whether that's just some skins being added to the game that are loosely kind of representative of some of the characters from the anime. But if I know the Wuthering Waves devs, I think they're definitely going to make something massive out of it. And again, I think it's going to be a very exciting thing overall. Maybe even they also get a Fate series collab, so Honkai Star Rail and Wuthering Waves have one. Who knows? We'll have to see in the future. And again, I'm very excited for a lot of these other collabs too. Obviously, Nikke's one is ongoing at the moment. It's been really, really good. But I'm really excited for these anime collabs, Browndust 2 and Honkai Star Rail. I think Browndust 2 know what they're doing. So I'm really excited to see what kind of anime they're actually working with. There has been a lot of speculation about what it's going to be. Again, they don't actually specify that it will be a anime collab. They do actually put a video game kind of emoji there. So maybe it's with another video game. A lot of people are saying it could be like Final Fantasy, but also some people are saying it could be ReZero as well, because ReZero is coming out very, very soon. And they've done a lot of gacha game collabs in the past. As I said, they did it with Nikke. I think they've done it with a couple of other games too. So again, it would be really interesting to see what kind of happens with that, and what kind of happens with Wuthering Waves in the future. And yeah, that's about all I got for this video. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. What anime would you like to see, collaborating with Wuthering Waves? Is it JoJo's? Is it One Piece? Maybe it's the Fate series or Naruto or whatever. Let me know down in the comments, and just let me know what you think about an event, to do with anime overall. Do you think it's going to be a good thing? Do you think it's going to be a bad thing? I'm interested, so yeah, let me know down in the comments, and yeah, that's about all I got. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and also go over to Gamer Subs. As I said, use my code, get 10% off, and you've only got a few more hours left to get that free shipping, so I definitely recommend to go check that out. Yeah, that's about all I got, so I'll see you guys in the next part. That's all, see ya!